Okay, today we're going to make a cartoon landscape using Sketchpad, and this is an update of a previous version of this I've done. So we're going to start with a 1280 by 720, and you just click the plus sign in Sketchpad, and that gets you your new one. And then I'm going to change that number. I'm going to type it in because that's a lot easier than using the arrows. So 1280 by, oh, what did I say? 720. Okay, oops, 720. There we go. And then say create. Okay. Now we're going to take some basic tools to create a landscape. I'm going to start by filling. I should have started with the plain white. I'm going to fill it with just a fill color here. I'm actually going to use the pixel fill. I'm going to keep that pixel fill on. I'm going to set this to white. I'm just going to fill the background with white. Okay. Now, if your screen doesn't look like mine, I want you to use the zoom tool, and I want you to zoom out so you can see the entire rectangle, including this gray space on the side. That's going to be really important because we're going to be doing things with that space. Okay, so I'm going to go to the tools here, and I'm going to go to the line tool. I love the line tool. Let's click the line tool. We're going to click on the line tool, and it should be on fill as at 0, and the outline should be on and at 100%, and it should be black. You can select the black color. And if you don't see that, you have these options for different color things, and it should be on solid color. I'm going to click once. Once you click, it's going to give you the option to make a line. Then I can click again. I can click and make a line across the screen. I'm going to go all the way off the side. Okay. Also, just in case you didn't know, you can make this line width thicker. I like to have it a little bit thicker. I would actually challenge you to go 15 to 20 for your line width side. Then when you're done, you hit the enter key or this green check mark. Actually, green check mark. And that's going to set my line size is set. Now I'm going to fill the sky with a color. I'm going to go to fill, and I'm going to pick blue, and I'm going to fill the sky with one color, and I'm going to fill the bottom color with, and I hit enter, by the way. Once I've hit my color in there, I hit enter. And I like my tolerance to be, in fact, I'm going to go back. I'm going to Control Z. I'm going to raise my tolerance. And what tolerance does, I'm going to zoom in so you can see this effect. Okay. Tolerance says, how close can I get to your line? And you'll see that like that line now, it looks very close. Now, if I change that to, I'm going to Control Z, just so I want you to be able to see this. Okay. Let's say cancel. I'm going to go back. I'm going to change the tolerance back to 10%. Okay. And I'm going to click it. Let's see, paint bucket, click, click. Maybe the color is the wrong color. Yeah. Okay. Why isn't it working? By the way, if your program doesn't work the way you want it to, hit the refresh button, which I'm about to do right now, because my program is not working the way I want it to. I'm going to try that one more time. We'll see if it'll pop up. Okay, there it is. Okay, let's go back. I'm going to zoom in. Maybe the zoom in caused it to freak out a little bit, but I'm gonna click on this pixel tool. I want to look at 10%. I'm going to fill it with blue at 10%. Do you see like there's like a little white like space there? I'm gonna hit Control Z, or I'm gonna undo. Oh, I'm gonna just hit, yeah, there we go. Commit. Now I'm gonna undo it. I'm gonna go back, and this time I'm gonna change the tolerance to like, I don't know, 40%. You'll see that that white that was next to that line is a lot less. So the higher your tolerance, the closer it's going to try and get to whatever line you're filling next to. Now I'm going to zoom back out so you can see the whole thing, because I want to be able to see those lines. Okay, now I'm going to fill the bottom with a different color. I'm going to fill it with green, or like kind of a green color for grass. And now I have made myself a very simple cartoon background that I can use for animating, which we are going to be doing in this class. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I use a program called Pivot, and we'll be taking our backgrounds and putting them in. This is a very simple background. I'm going to challenge you to make more complicated backgrounds. I have some other videos on techniques for that, but this is going to be our starting point, a very basic, very simple background to get started. All right. Hope that helps and makes sense. If you have questions, please always drop those questions in the comments.